Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, we're underway.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. I think he's someone who can be a target man and a poacher all in one, Peter. I think he's very good with his back to goal. He has a lovely first touch, and at the same time he's got the pace to run behind defensive lines, and it's very difficult to see any weaknesses in his game. The complete package.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Batistuta. Tries to play it through. Shot at goal! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And we have liftoff! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Pumas are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's a threatening ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Pumas are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Rijkaard. De Jong. And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Pumas Unam really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Pumas Unam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's in a great position here. Nedved. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That has been cut short. And this is Raul. Chance! He's keen, determined to have his say. Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? De Jong. It's Roberto Carlos. And it's Shevchenko. Short changes him with that pass. Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Pumas Unam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Bout of passing here. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish. That's the end of the first 45. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Pumas Unam will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser, so this isn't bad at all.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
in progress.
Second period then underway.
Pumas Unam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Roberto Carlos. De Jong going forward. Probing pass. Pumas come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change. Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Thuram. Cristiano Ronaldo looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Osimhen. Pumas are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Osimhen. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking for a runner. Looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pepe. Xavi Alonso, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Nedved. Oh, this is a very good run. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And this is Nedved. Doué. Thinks one through. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Oh, a delicate chip through. Dink through. And he welcomes it in. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That is a great pick out. Osimhen. Oh, good Doué! That is decidedly lacking. De Jong.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. They'll have to settle for that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, we're on the way.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively. But it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be...
Shot, surely! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt. And here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, a breakthrough already. Nedved powering forward here. A diamond of a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's put paid to the danger. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the finish! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Takes a shot! It's a loose ball. Bangladesh with the corner, they're first. They've played it short, and this is Forlan.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pumas are looking to go forward now. And this is Nedved. Raul, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Thuram cuts out the pass. Pumas heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. Now Howson. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
And this is Forlan. He might be in here. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois. And he shoots. Oh, split-second reaction.
Dani Olmo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Neymar with the short one. Howson. And it's half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy.
With the owner of a
and we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Pumas ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. So we're off again. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now he's running away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Juve showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Just eases him off the ball. Wan-Bissaka. This is a promising build-up. And he cuts out the supply. Raul. Juve. De Jong. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Forlan. Oh, it's Forlan! Brilliant! A finish of true class! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now that looks a decent ball. Look at this, and the shot! Delicious from Jew! About as smooth as it gets! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
El Hadj Diouf. Substitution on the field. Number 22, Danny Olmo. Coming on to replace him is number 16, Fermin.
So we have movement on both benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Quality ball.
Bumazunam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's made its way to him. He's picked Yamal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Lamine Yamal really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Oh, that's fabulous. Nicked it back promptly. Doué. Roberto Baggio. Fermin. Yamal. That's a good foray he's making. And he was alert to it.
Bangladesh really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Thuram. The end. Time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Argentina.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but They couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's the keeper's ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a very decent... Can he finish? And he can thump it away. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Raul. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pumas
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Raul. Good, strong midfield running here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pele!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And he's going to have his name taken. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found real chance! And it's a goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And this is Raul. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Pumas have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Number 10, Raul.
We're already back.
On the field.
He's gone for goal.
Number 21.
He's done very well to get to that.
Number 30,
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Number 20, Baggio. Substitutions
And we
taking
have
place.
our very first corner. Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Pumas do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Looking to play him in. That's a lovely, neat pass. De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's a cute ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He is through here. That looks a cracking ball. Space for him to turn and look. And that was nowhere near his best. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Baggio. De Jong going forward, and he's managed to get free. Oh, super ball!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. Pumas still ahead by the gap. Little doubt, that is a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Argentina are down to 10 men.
Number 11, Shevchenko. Coming
It's a
on to
good
replace
30,
him,
35 yards out,
number
this.
15, David Villa.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance! It's anyone's. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again! And that's a tidy finish. They have stolen level at the last. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
De Jong. Howson. So that's it. It is all over. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable.
Pumas against Poland.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's Eto'o. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
De Jong. De Jong!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Eto'o. Still goalless. It's a searching pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Right card. Is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pumas do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's De Jong. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Eto'o. Looking for the run. Hernus is onto this. De Jong. That's a cute ball. Wan-Bissaka cuts out the pass. Hernus. Passes short and sharp. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Nedved. Oh, super ball! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So this to break the deadlock. He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pumas have taken the lead. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Pumas have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Number 10.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Number 15.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Ball's gone astray. Bellingham. Nedved. Pumas do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Hernes. Played into space. That's a decent clearance. Poland with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Shevchenko looking to receive it in space. Space for him to turn and look. Played in by Robertson. It's their second corner of the game. And it's Vitinha. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Vitinha is offering a right smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's played in. No way through there. De Jong. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled.
There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko charging forward, the shapes to shoot! And no mistake! Poland are back on level terms. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's having a shot! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
For Poland.
The
After
movement so
87
precise,
minutes,
the finish
number
sumptuous.
7.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 11.
Well, they've done the hard part, now
Coming
to
on
survive the
replace
last
him
few
is
minutes.
Well, what an end to the
18,
game, Peter.
Owen.
But now comes
There will
the
be 5
overwhelming
minutes
question.
added
How
time.
long is there left, including stoppages?
Vitinha, 5 minutes to add. And it's Robertson. Nicely weighted ball. And that is as far as it goes. Pumas illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with
Just
nothing.
a quick reminder today, please refrain
Any
from
reflections
parking
on what you've
outside
seen,
this
Jim?
stadium.
Pumas
Thank you very much for your
absolutely shocking
cooperation.
here. Shockingly poor.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Space for him to turn and look. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. And it's hoisted clear. De Jong!
OK, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Pumas with the corner, there first. Impressive jump! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Zanetti has got himself a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh no, no circumventing this. It's Snyder! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Terrific effort! Goal! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Palestine are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Shevchenko! Oh, good finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Tries to pass it through. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Thuram. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Schneider can see things others simply cannot. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Bergkamp. He's picked his way through. Chance! He would have been quick to recover this. Could be danger here. Roberto Carlos. Roll, who's set up one goal so far, and the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Great vision. Great ball, and he's in. Shot, surely! It's in! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty
Please
rosy.
be reminded that drinking is only
The
allowed
midway
in the
point of the
areas shown on this
game.
map.
Oh,
Thank
what a
you very
half,
much
Peter.
for your
What a
cooperation.
half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Substitution in progress.
Pumas are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we get things going again. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Pumas do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And it's De Jong. That's good play. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Looking to play him in. Looking for the run. Now there's a chance! And that's a good finish. They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Palestine are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitutions taking place.
Pumas are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Palestine drag themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Messi ventures forward. Bale, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Beckham. De Jong. Aimed beyond the defence. He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Lovely feet. And this is Beckham. He has found the way through. Played into the box. Great chance! And that is quite wonderful. That is a gem, an absolute gem. And they get themselves in front. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height, and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
Pumas have their lead. Albertini! So close to drawing level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
And it's Beckham. No outsmarting him this time.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Shot a goal! Well taken goal. And right near the end, we have parity. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And can he finish? Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Well, was he ever going to miss that?
There will be 5
Of course he
minutes
wasn't.
added time.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And now he has 2. Pumas look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. So a game of thrills. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, we're on the way.
Madrid have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield 3 and the attacking 3 to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team.
There's the shot! He's scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good alertness. Can he get it through? Just the keeper in his way. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And he's intervened well there. And here's Eto'o. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. De Jong knocks it into space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Pumas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Thuram attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale proves... Bale! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Number 13.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Gareth Bale.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Nedved. De Jong. And it's Nedved. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Bale. Roberto Carlos. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Raul. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's really well manoeuvred. Bale going forward. And he's managed to get free. Driving through the middle. Oh, shooting chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Over to the right flank. Big chance! Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Time.
De Jong. Raul. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please be
So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Pumas are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, George Best. Number 42,
So
Toure.
once again, we're
On
underway.
the field, number 21, Hazard. Number
Raul.
19, Pirlo.
Raul.
Substitution.
Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Buffon claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. De Jong plays it in. Getting up there! Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Chiellini cuts it out. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
It's Pirlo! And that's a sharp finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Madrid leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And he is dashing away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Bale. Number 8, Eto'o. Coming on the field, number 10, Messi. Number 22, Dembele.
Substitution in progress.
Madrid have their second corner now. Pumas are looking to go forward now. And this is Beckham. He has found the way through. Beckham hangs a header! And that's a tidy finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty. Shot a goal! And that's in. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And now he has two. Pumas have their lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that.
Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. Well, that's a decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Hazard. Looking for the run. Now it's Villa. De Jong. Good running, strong and purposeful. He is through here. Roberto Carlos has the space to scheme. Oh, it's come loose. They get a throw in.
Substitutions taking place.
Taken back almost at once. Now it's Villa. Could move up a gear here. And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. David Villa, voted man of the match and deserved.